Hi, I'm Tanya Raisa with IdeateTV, and I am here with Brenda Scott Rogers and Doc's Proplugs. And this is the daughter of the founding father of the company. Brenda, can you give us a little history about your dad and then how you came into this business?
Yeah, well, my dad was a general practitioner, family doctor. He just passed away just in March. He was 97 and a half. He had a great life. He loved going to the shows. He developed the earplugs because he was an avid surfer and he saw that there was surfer's ear, a bony growth in the ear canal. And so he went around the world and he probably has the biggest collection of people's ears and surfer's ear that exists. And anyways, with the surfer's ear, it's above water, any kind of impact sport where you have, wakeboarding, surfing. It's good for protecting you from getting a ruptured eardrum. For swimming in a swimming pool, it's good because you're able, with the vented plugs, be able to hear while you are swimming. If you're a competitive swimmer, you're able to hear the coach.
So this Proplug is kind of meant for everyone, right? Whether you're a swimmer, a surfer, any athletes in water?
Any athletes in water. And even for going on a tangent, it's good for people who are in a band or in music, or you're going to a venue and you want to be able to have conversation with people or people in the band. They don't really want to wear more protective earplugs. This will reduce the dBs. And so it will protect their ears. But getting to diving, yes. Scuba diving, we're here at the Scuba Show. And the great thing about the earplugs that I have on right here, they have a vent. And so it allows for equalization. So about 25 feet, a little drop of water will go through the hole. And so it's not a flushing of water going in and out. And the reason it works is because the air that is trapped is warm as you're descending, so you're going to feel pressure instead of pain for equalizing. So it's going to be a much more gentler experience of a puh instead of a puh. And so you can do that multiple times. Number one reason why people stop diving is because they have ear problems. It could be either problems with equalization, swimmer's ear, you get, infections. They have a sense that their head is full after they dive, and for instructors, if they're out of the water, it's pretty tough for them for not being able to give. A lot of instruction is done in the swimming pool, and people have problems equalizing even in a swimming pool. In fact, that's how I got started with the diving with the earplugs, was because I couldn't even equalize in a swimming pool in the deep end. And so when I got in trying to do scuba diving, I asked my dad, can we use the plugs for diving? He goes, sure. And so I couldn't believe how easy it was for me to equalize with the plugs. And here we are, almost 20 years later at the show. And people are just, the stories and testimonies we get are just amazing of how they've been able to dive. People who have stopped diving for 3 to 4 years, long time, said they couldn't dive, and now they're diving. So it's a great opportunity for people. So get your Doc's Proplugs, and
it's really an ear saver. It is. It's a protector, and it will save your ears for the long run.
Correct. It just allows you to be able to experience being in the water, especially if you're in dirty water, or you're having to swim in lakes or foreign countries where maybe the water is polluted. It's just going to keep your ears from getting infected. And you spend thousands of dollars to go on a dive trip and only able to dive 2 times. Get your plugs before you go on your trip.
So Brenda, we were just talking about this plug specifically for swimmer's ear, surfer's ear, and other aquatic purposes. But what about scuba diving? But you're holding another type of Doc's Proplug that can be used where else?
Well, this is called a Pro Mold, and it's designed to be able to go with a hearing device like a Motorola walkie-talkie used for security, typically a TSA, FBI, police, and lifeguards. And so it fits in the ear like this. And it's really replacing the mushroom, and it's very secure. So it's not going to fall into your ears. You have your hands free, and they're $16 for a single side, for one side.
Wow, $16. And then the price on these range from
$12.95 to $16.95.
So if someone was interested in getting Proplugs for themselves, whether they're a avid swimmer or a diver, wherever they are at in their aquatic life, where can they go to get this and get fitted?
Well, they could go to our website, and we have a list of our dealers there. A lot of medical facilities, doctors will carry the plugs. You'll have dive shops that carry our product. And then, of course, online, you can order them online.
Good. And Brenda, are you a diver yourself?
Well, I have dove. Okay. I'm primarily a surfer. I was a world champion surfer.
Wow! And, world champion surfer right here.
And so I surfed. That was my primary thing. I'm a water person, and I just did buy a Blue 3 hookah just to try it out. So we'll see. Maybe I'm going to become an avid diver. I like the idea of free diving. Yeah. I do a lot, snorkeling. I live in Hawaii, so I'm in the water all the time.
What island?
Kauai.
My favorite island, the Garden Isle. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Brenda, this has been amazing speaking to you today. I definitely need some Proplugs. I'm going to get some for myself and my husband. Thank you so much for your time and sharing about Proplugs.
And stick it in your ear.
Exactly. This is IdeateTV, and I'm Tanya Raisa.